Hello there. My name's Scan. Well, I haven't really done too much lately, but I recently played this game called Soulstice. It's only a demo currently, but well, I kind of want to do a video on it, showing my impressions, general thoughts, opinions of different things, and maybe some criticisms in different areas. So I thought I'd do that. I haven't done much on my channel for quite a while due to enthusiasm, motivation, that kind of thing. But I felt like I want to at least do something, and hopefully I also want to do a full playthrough of this when it releases, which I believe is some point in September. So it's not too far off. But first off, the music. The music is very cool. It's got a very prominent audio style. You can play. I believe you can play as controller and keyboard. I only play a controller when it comes to a hack and slash style game, which is what this is. Settings. We've got general, so you got like your basic type of censorship of blood and violence. Maybe tutorials if you need them. Graphics, fairly standard. You got FPS lock, shadows, textures, visual effects. Mine are about high. I have VSync because my monitor is just dying on me, so I kind of need that at the moment. Has screen tearing on some games, so it just fixes that issue. Camera does have some options. I believe some people are kind of wanting a more decided camera in terms of it being a set camera on your character that doesn't move, or one that you can move yourself. Controls, again, keyboard or controller, so that's really nice. Languages, it's always nice to have just subtitles with names, subtitle background. I think it's always got subtitles from what I can say. Another thing, accessibility, which is always nice. So if you find it hard to read certain text colors or sizes, you can actually change. I like that. You can actually change the font. As I'm a former graphic design student, I hate that font. But it says open dyslexic, so that's really cool. That means it's specifically for people with that issue, which is nice. Sans Pro, I really like this default. It reminds me of like, I think it's copper plate or something like that. It's quite nice. So yeah, you can do subtitles named, your colorblind mode, screen shake. I know a lot of people don't like that. Auto switch target, I think I already had it on and it was fine. No, they've gameplay notifications. Okay, that's fine. Button tap, QTE, yeah, and UI button hold. So yeah, there's a lot of accessibility, there's a lot of options for this game, so I think when it releases you'll be able to adjust them to any way you want, so which is really nice. I just wanted to go a bit in depth of like the options and show that the devs have looked into it and decided, well, it's nice to have a lot for people to decide on to make it a bit more unique and easier for them to play. Anyway, let's get into the demo. As you can see, we've got the basic controller layout. I'm not sure if it changes to keyboard and mouse. If I do keyboard? No, okay. That would be interesting though if it instantly changed. But yeah, it's fairly common type buttons.
I feel something. Something's coming. What is that? Oh no, I won't. Not again. Sister, stay with me. Don't give in. Damn. Sister, talk to me. Are you alright?
Yes, despite my weakness.
That power was immense. It's not your fault.
Then whose fault is it? You saw. I almost. If I gave in to the corruption inside me, you'd be lost. I won't allow it.
You resisted. No other chimera could have done that.
No other chimera with a damn corrupted as a knight, you mean?
Sister, that was an insanely powerful aura. And there's something else. I could sense there were two chimeras at the source. I felt their strain, their suffering. They pushed themselves to their limits. It was like a scream in my head. But then all of a sudden, they were gone.
So, first off, all I can... Oh, make
Hi,
a
sir.
dialogue.
I can't sense either of them now. And the other aura, it's gone too.
Not for good, I'd wager.
We might be the only ones left to fight it.
Be on guard then. We may have to deal with it sooner or later.
Yeah, let me just adjust audio, because it's hard to tell people, like, if you listen to this on the video, it's going to be too loud or too quiet, so I'm just going to put it a little bit more. So first off, this game visually is really nice. The design clearly was inspired by Berserk, at least I feel it is. I mean, you've got a pretty badass looking female warrior with a huge ass sword and one eye, which is very Guts-like, which I dig. The thing I don't like is the one leg just feels like it's not covered at all. It's like, damn, it's going a bit far up there, isn't it? But yeah, this game's really nice. It's got a very interesting sort of cel-shaded style to it, which is cool. But so you've got interactable boxes and things you can break, which give you red orbs, kind of like DMC. These will be your currency, which apparently I already have a lot. So I guess it's kept them from my last playthrough. So that's kind of cool. Movements, it's very similar to if you played Nier Automata. I feel it's closer to Nier Automata than it is Devil May Cry, which is one of my other comparisons. But you've got your, well, to be fair, there's a tutorial. It will show exactly the type of moves I can do. But the one thing I think my friend said is the game doesn't tell you you have several weapons. You've got a kind of hammer axe thing. I think it's pretty much a... Yeah, it's pretty much like a hammer axe. I don't know. And then you've got a kind of whip. Kind of like Ivy's from Soul Calibur. Which is cool. I've noticed sometimes there's a little stuttering here and there, but it is a demo, so it's understandable. Feels like that'd just be a thing. So these are your basics of enemies that don't really do much. They're just here to give you stuff. Which, I like stuff. Get some red orbs from them fellas. Yeah, double jump. So, that's very Devil May Cry, especially when you unlock the double jump. I'm wondering if that's a thing you unlock as well.
There's no use in looking behind us, Lude.
The voice acting too was pretty good. I quite enjoyed it. But yeah, you basically got your light attack, which is all to do with your sword. You got a simple kind of combo. You got a stinger move, which you can unlock. You've got the kind of pause attack, which is really cool. Then your X is basically your other weapon, which is kind of cool, so you can kind of mix and match them too. So dip, then into a hammer. I do this, and then you kind of do like little combos with them both, which is really cool. But yeah, if you play Nier Automata, it's kind of similar. Especially with the dodging. I forgot what button dodges. Left bumper. So in Nier Automata, you have this type of dodge. Although on this, you have 3 dodge. So you have 1, 2, 3. Like that. And then you stop. And you're in kind of like a pause state. So you're basically vulnerable to an attack. So you kind of have to be a bit conservative in how you use your dodge. Which is kind of nice. So yeah, so basically you can have, I think there's auto run where I think you basically just run, yeah, it'll do a sprint. And you can turn this on and off. Or if you tap it, it'll push you into a sprint. Which is always a nice way to do it. But yeah, clearly something's happened here. Some sort of battle of some kind has caused lots of destruction of this, some type of fortress I assume. There you go, make sure you break everything. It's not a DMC Souls-like, whatever you want to call it, if you don't break things. As you can see, there is a fixed camera, which is very Devil May Cry. Nier Automata had it as well, but it was kind of like certain moments was fixed, I believe. I haven't played it in a while, but I believe that's how it was. I took many screenshots of this game too. I have a thing where if I see some sort of stunning environment or something, I just gotta take a picture. Another very clean cutscene coming.
Residue from the tear. It bears the taint of the corruption. We can shatter them if we work together.
So this is where we have the interesting mechanic when it comes to this game, called an evocation or evocation field. It's what loot does. Loot creates this around. Anything that's highlighted blue, you can attack when this is up. So if I try and attack it normally, no dice. But if I do it like this, then I got it. Easy. So the whole idea is you have certain enemies that will have this type of effect, and you kind of have to work with that mechanic to attack them and stuff. But yeah, this game to me is just so nice. It definitely has a lot of potential. I certainly see that. You've got your typical kind of right stick to lock on. Move the right stick around, you can switch between targets, so nothing too fancy there, just simple. The interesting thing here is the beam mechanic, which you're seeing coming up. So you see B comes up. Loot does a kind of, I think it's a range attack. And shoot, yeah, there you go. Now it's unfixed, which seems to do it when there's like you're surrounded, which makes sense. Kind of like an arena. Let's try out the whip. Yeah, the camera can be a bit finicky when you're near too many objects. So I think hopefully on the full release it'll have that a bit more tweaked and finessed. Who knows is that the right word? It's a good word to use though. So yeah, the B mechanic, when B comes up, loot will parry an attack. It can be a range attack, it can be a melee, depending on the type of enemy you fight. And this is pretty unique for a parry. I mean, for the most part, a parry in a game is you press a button and your main character will block and do some sort of counter. But for this, it's a lot more different. I was going to say I'm very good at this, not really. And if you miss a parry, like I've been doing, you can just dodge it. So it gives you an option to either dodge or getting on the parry itself. So she shoots a little beam, stops them hitting you. But I can understand now where the camera gets a little finicky. Didn't realise that on my first playthrough. But I think this is something that can be worked on. I don't see it being too much of an issue. So you see that, it's kind of like sticking to this guy. Hopefully platinum? Ah, I got bronze for time, that's why. So yeah, you get rated. You get your damage, your time, and I believe hits you took or something. I have to pause that next time it comes up. But it's fun gameplay. It's a nice little feel for how the combat is. I mean, it's not as crazy as Nier Automata DMC, but pretty sure the developers for this are indie developer, I believe. And even so, this game looks fantastic and it runs nice. I've only had like little stutters here and there, and other than that, it's fine. Like, I love looking at this game. It's so pretty. And I generally can't wait to see how much there is in the base game, like the actual game. And
All this death,
for the
guards,
finish.
and peasants. It didn't matter who they were.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how much content there is for the base game,
Seal the gates.
and
Trapping the people
definitely the
inside.
different types of enemies.
They
And
tried to
from what
contain the corrupted and failed.
I can tell, possibly 4 weapons because there are 4 slots, which would make sense. Yeah, there's all these things hiding around. You can even do an air dash, which is rather nice. There's always an air dash somewhere. Yeah, you gotta hit. Basically, getting these ones gets you points for loot to upgrade herself. And obviously you want to upgrade them both, not just one. Oops. There we go. So, as you can tell, you want to collect everything. Blues and the reds. This is our skill person. Kind of reminds me of an Ascian or something from Final Fantasy 14. Mainly because he's black robe mask. But he's the upgrade system. You can pick loot or Briar. Blue for blue, red for Briar, so makes sense. So the attack I got before was the the attack twice, pause into 3. There's the stinger move. I've had issues sometimes just like triggering this attack. I'm not sure why, but it can be an issue. Didn't get this one. That's a pause for the hammer, which is nice. Got this, which is an uppercut, launches in the air, so you can do air combos. Oh, that sounds cool. I'd rather get this though. There is a whip one. Straight up knock them in the air. So okay, so looks like every weapon seems to have a knock up type ability. Ah, I'm going up. Alright, so that's how done. And then loot, you have offense, defense, and fields. So the fields are like the red and the blue thing. Decrease entropy. Yeah, so basically, my tutorials aren't coming up weirdly. But if you leave the field on too long, it will break and then you won't be able to use it for a bit. There is also like an ultimate attack. However, I've not been able to figure out how to do it. So that's a bit tricky. Ah, 69, nice. But yeah, got a fence. So
May the torchbearer light your way.
he's a nice guy. Wears a nice mask. So yeah, I got help. There might be a thing here. Tell me how to do it actually. Unity fields, enemies. Skill, weapons, actions, maybe actions. Backstab. Oh, okay. These look more like buffs or something. No, it's more like achievement actually. Yeah, there's some type of ultimate attack, and I generally don't know how to do it. Is it this? Here it is, synergy attacks. Raise unity to highest level to strengthen Briar and Loot's bond. When the condition is met, the sisters can unleash a devastating synergy attack. Try to execute the alternative combo for your Ashen Vindicator. The ferocious assault to end it with the synergy attack. You can unlock additional. Okay. alternative combo of your Ashen Vindicator. Is the Ashen Vindicator my sword? It is. So when I've got that thing, I do my pause attack? I'm not sure. Yeah, weirdly I don't get tutorials again, which is fine, but odd. Where am I going? Lost track. There's where sometimes the camera can be a bit of a detriment. But again, it's fine. Can be things that can be just sweeped and finitoed. It's also got some decent tunes. Nice, not bad move. Damn, I had to split. Alright, so this is your armored unit. You basically got a bar of armor you gotta break off before you can really do much. You can freeze him. But when he does that, he'll come out instantly into his combo, so you gotta watch out for that.
One down. There's more.
There we go.
I'm just warming up.
Yeah, the stinger move is a little tricky to trigger for some reason. Don't know why. But it's not that big a deal. Yeah, sometimes it feels like it's best to just stay unlocked, because you can basically lock on them anyway.
Got more.
Unless it's like one target, then it's worth grabbing them.
I am ready.
That guy's having a bad day.
We're not backing down.
He's having a very bad day. Gold. So as you can do, you can kind of do like your airborne juggles, which is nice. It's always nice to juggle people. Unless you don't like it, then it's kind of mean. Yeah, these are like weird undead people, so we don't care. They might have feelings, but yeah, not anymore. So it's pretty linear, as you can tell. Going in basically a straight line towards my targets. But I definitely feel this game has some great potential.
A powerful aura was here. It left traces.
I think the biggest issue is definitely the camera.
What was it?
I can't tell, but those traces may just let us see what happened.
That's funny. This is like seeing the past memory or something. Using loot. So I guess this will be the way to tell the story.
Never seen the knights acting like this before.
It's like they're wearing a Greek hoplite helm almost. Well, I don't. Nah. Actually, got the shape of one, but it doesn't have the open base
Me
area.
neither. Whatever's in there
Just
must
eye
be
holes.
really valuable.
You try to steal it then. I'm staying here. Whatever it is, it feels like the judge's breath on my neck.
Shut up, they'll hear you.
Soldiers, the next one of you who speaks will be flogged. The one after that will be hung. The one after that, quartered. Have I made myself clear? Good.
Soldiers of the Order? They were afraid.
Yes, but not of the Knights, regardless of their threats.
Easy now, easy. Not my choice to come this way, is it? I like it no more than you do. Settle down.
I think one.
Even the animals were restless.
They could sense the danger too. This echo is so vivid. The dead are screaming all around us, but this cuts through it all. It left a deep scar on the ether. That scares me the most.
Yeah, so I think one thing with the dialogue, for one, the voice acting seems pretty decent. I think it might need an auto skip function, so you don't have to press a button to get through it. That'd be nice. Some nice add.
Halt! In the name of the Triarchy and the shining city of
Unless it
Ilden.
does, I'll leave it. No, okay.
The Ashen Blade. Huh. What is your business here?
We carry a gift. From the Grand Master of the Order to the High Clergy of Ilden.
Is that all?
We are expected at the Cathedral of Guiding Light.
We had no advance notice of your arrival. You can't just show up and...
Our papers speak for themselves. Here, now let us in, if you care for your useless job.
Just let them in. It's not worth dying for.
Fine. Good, sir. Of course. You may pass. May the Torchbearer light your way.
Well, this is the City of Light, is it not?
Now I understand. The aura I feel, the one that left this echo, it came from inside that armored carriage.
Can you tell me what was inside?
I can't see inside. The carriage is lined with something. It's dulling my perception, so this was done on purpose. By someone who knows the Order, who knows its secrets.
You mean... us? The Chimeras?
I think so. That carriage is at the heart of whatever happened here.
Then we have to find it.
And soon, whatever it's doing here might not be finished.
Yeah, it's like past memory echoes that Loot can tap into. That'll give us backstory to past events and why everything is the way it is. Alright, so this one is bigger, so it's kind of like DMC where you've got the one I'm remembering is DMC 4, where you've got like the serpent thing, you got to hit it as much as possible till it breaks. I think it's basically the same concept. There you go. So you just get more bluebies for loot. Ooh, check that out. So you've got mid-air jump, which is rather nice.
I fantasized about visiting Ilden as a child.
One should always be wary of what they wish for.
It's nice of them not having a hole there to fall to my death. These are the loading transitions, just a simple loading screen into the next room. Quite quick though, so it's no big deal. This place actually reminds me a bit of Devil May Cry 4. Reminds me of the castle from the beginning.
I will protect you.
as there's a lot of them, I will use my whip, which is very good for AoEs. Whap! I love the way she uses her weapon. Hey, platinum, nice. I love the movement of the way she fights. It's really fluid. I thought of an idea then, I forgot. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I love the atmosphere. It feels like Berserk.
A crystal cluster. This shouldn't be here, so far from the tear.
We need to get past it.
So red equals corrupted crystal is what I assume.
We just need to combine sword and spirit. Sister, let me help.
Oh, I didn't realize there's one
do
there.
it.
Can I hit that? No. Yeah, this is a banishment. This is the evocation. Red is banishment. So you use red to uncover this. And then turn it off. New enemy type. Some kind of freaky spectre. They go blue. And already, just understanding how this game works, use the evocation to uncover them and then bop them in the face. But you don't want to waste your evocation too much.
Hundreds must have come through the tear.
And I doubt that they were all grievous like these ones.
So if you look on the top left,
More powerful
you can see the blue getting bigger and bigger. So you need to kind of mess about with it so you don't waste it. Turn it on and off when you need to.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, I like the slow-mo there, that was nice. That's it, I wanted a photo mod. A photo mod for this game would be so cool. Diamond! Because there's moments in this game like, damn, that was so cool! Wish I would have got it. One thing I hope is you can get like elemental weapons or something. So, you know, fire, lightning, all them sort of fun things. I think that'd be kind of cool. There's always a rat somewhere scurrying around. So I believe this is the right way. Can I not hit these? Oh, there we go. Bit finicky those. There we go. Just gotta give him a little tappy. Just tap it in. Just a little tap it. I remember going this way. Well, okay, usually enemies mean going the right way.
lives destroyed.
I'm gonna go this way.
I wish we could have saved them.
You know this is not how it works.
Oh no, this is the right way. Yeah, I need to go back. think another thing is this game, because of the way they did the graphics, I believe that pretty much most PCs will be able to run it no problem. Because they're not like heavy, lifelike detailed kind of thing. Ah, hello. Because I'm having that cell shaded style, which is rather nice. My PC is nothing amazing, so I mean it can run pretty much most games, but just not like ultra graphics and all that. So it's nice. It's always nice to have a game that runs smooth. Yeah, I've had people complaining about FPS and camera and stuff for the most part. As you can see, I haven't really got any stuttering going on. Not really. The camera here can... There we go, so just sometimes the camera can lose you a bit. But again, it's not game breaking.
Oh, it's you again.
He's a nice guy. I'll call him Timmy. I want this. That sounds fun. So I knock him up, hit it again, knock him back down, and slam him in the duple. Don't know what a duple is, but it could be something painful. What else we got? I think I'll grab this. It sounds pretty cool. So basically, if I mess up the parry, she'll possibly intervene. Yeah, nice. Let's see what my fields have. Yeah, this is the skill tree. It's quite nice. I think I should have enough for something in a fence. It's enemies twice. I think I've unlocked most things now. That's cool. Just don't have the ability of the whip, the uppercut.
Farewell.
Farewell to you too, Timmy. Timmy Tom, Timmy Tom. I had to get a screenshot of this. This is it's pretty brutal looking. Skewed on some type of giant corrupted spears.
It doesn't matter how many dead I see. I can't get used to it.
Don't blame me.
Myself off to their suffering.
You also get green orbs for killing enemies, so you can get health back, which is nice. There's also no fall damage, and you just drop as far as you want. It's always nice. It's always nice. Also, apologies for the noise earlier.
A possessed. Its aura is unsettling. Judge, have mercy.
We can defeat it, Lute. Remember our training.
See if I can do this in one. Took me a couple of times when I fought this guy first time. This is your first initial boss.
Power into single arrows. We must move.
I'm not getting a prompt for the parry. That's interesting. So yeah, this enemy is a bit tricky just because he does a lot of jumping. Yeah, I'm not getting a prompt for the parry. Oh wait, I'm dumb. I forgot. I need my thingy up, my banishment. See, that's one thing you gotta remember instantly.
Oh no. It's happening.
See, the entropy was about to fill. I'm doing really well so far. I'm kind of confused. The parries aren't coming up. I'm gonna test this. Is it because I haven't got the entropy up?
Getting ready to fire.
Nope, I can't press out.
We have to get closer.
I feel like that there could be a glitch going on with some of his attacks. We'll see though. Is a demo. Perfectly fine. Yeah, so I'll show you what happens when you get your HP full. Yeah, it's working on these guys. Yeah, so loot disappears and you can't use it. Right. I'm gonna let myself die. See if it fixes. I clearly let that happen on purpose. Yeah, normally when he shoots, your B counter should come up, but it didn't for some reason. Not sure why. But again, not a big deal. As long as it doesn't take me 10 years to beat this guy. And you can skip, which is nice. Yep, so I'm not doing it. Weird. Yeah, I guess I'll do it being handicapped, that's right. He's a very annoying boss, as all he does is he runs and hit and runs and dodges and jumps. Loot, why you broke? Why no work?
No.
Ow. Right in my butt. You can't. I'm pressing B, but no, nothing. It's not working. Ow. Yeah, this is a problem. I literally can't find a problem. It's like the worst type of glitch that could have happened to me.
Won't last long.
I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, I spam B, but nothing's working. What's restart mean? Restart what? The entire thing? I wonder if I did something to cause this, but I don't understand what I could have done. Yeah, normally, you'd basically just press B when he's about to shoot arrows and it would block them. However, this guy doesn't seem to want to do it. So he does it when I do that, but when he's doing ranged, it's not. Is that because I think I did a loot? No, this is not big, guys.
They won't last long. One down.
Let's keep it up.
Okay, so I dodged both of them with 2. That's nice. Alright, so here he creates blue mimics. Obviously you gotta use your evocation barrier to break them. Which changes to this kind of overview camera, which is kind of cool. I found using the hammer is the best, because it just does it in like 2 hits. So basically he shoots the mimic, and it'll shoot off this wave here, which is like a full-on map AoE. So that's how you deal with that. Make him back down. So I found most of the time is I just avoided the ads. I guess this is, yeah, this is his ultimate attack essentially. This is actually really cool to watch. Pulls out some sort of like corrupted, almost looks like a lance.
Don't get close.
And then he just causes all hell to break loose, really.
Don't let them explode. Destroy them.
You can basically attack them or just stay away from them.
You won't escape me now.
My powers. I must be careful.
It's too fast.
Almost got him. Yeah, I found the hammer is just like the best way to deal with them.
I am ready.
Because it's very fast. Well, not fast, damaging. One more hit.
I won't allow it.
There we go. Yeah, gold, I'll take it. That was being handicapped with my B not being operable. So, okay. I'm not sure if maybe me doing something with her skills made it so she automatically blocks them instead of me doing it. I'm not sure. If it is, I kind of don't like that, but we'll see. But yeah, that's the end of the demo. That's the main boss of it defeated. I will say, if you don't beat him straight away, he gets very annoying, and the cutscenes at play can be a bit tedious. I think one cutscene per action of what he does is good enough, because you kind of understand basically what he does. But yeah, here's the end score. You've got score overall, with like the modifiers, you've got the time, and you got your overall damage. And this is the end cutscene, which is really badass. I like how cleanly it just goes straight through.
It's going to take us with it.
Loot.
We did it, sister.
It looks like we did. Loot.
Brian, what is that?
Loot.
What is that? Sister!
And that is the full end of the demo. I think I missed the medal thing before that's not there right now. Not sure why. But yeah, that's the end. I really enjoyed it. For the second time, to be honest. I wish the boss would let me parry, but it's what it is, it's fine. But the artwork there is sick. It's already wishlisted for me, of course, because I would definitely want to play it. It's just nice to have a game set in such a sort of dark, berserk-like atmosphere, and with a combat system that doesn't seem too complex, just enough, just a little bit complex, just to be fun. And I'm very curious to see all the different weapons and what the things loot can do. And I'm very curious on the bosses. The bosses are... that boss isn't terrible. The issue I have is the cutscenes like constantly coming up, but I think he's an alright boss. It gives you the fundamentals of how to fight a ranged character that will evade attacks once you're close by. So, yeah. Great game, I'd say, so far. Camera is a problem. That's the biggest issue of the game. Other than that, I'd say it's great. I'm curious of the sort of sigils we're seeing here. I'm wondering if they depict the story of your character, or maybe the bosses you're going to be fighting or something. It's hard to tell. But I hope everyone enjoyed watching. That was I'd say a somewhat in-depth look at Soulstice demo. It's obviously free on Steam right now if you want to go have a look ski. It's worth just playing. It takes about 15 minutes. It's nothing crazy, but it's fun to play. And the actual game is out some point in September, I believe. If I'm wrong, then just tell me, and obviously check out Steam. It'll be there. For now though, that is me out, and I hope everyone enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of your day.